Hey there! You ready to check out some new wines with us today? Well, we're going to discover a new wine region to check off our list. That would be the Czech Republic. Hi there, I'm Jacqueline for Vero, where we go around the world searching out wild and scarce wines not yet found in the US and bringing them to consumers, businesses, and distributors across the US. And oftentimes, with 90% of wine produced in the Czech Republic being consumed domestically, sometimes finding these wines here in the US is not that easy. And that's where we come in. But first, let's have a quick geography lesson. You may have heard of the gorgeous city of Prague, the capital city of the Czech Republic and one of the jewels of Europe. Prague is surrounded by Bohemia, which encompasses the western part of the country of the Czech Republic. It is from here that the famous Pilsen beers also come. In the eastern half of the country, we find Moravia. And remember that name because when we start talking about wine, we're going to be coming back to it. We here at Vero were so excited to start importing Czech wines because we feel that we have a special insider's connection to the country. This is thanks to Vero founder Sheila Donahue, whose first career was in banking and technology, and she actually had a client in Prague for many years, along with her apartment in Prague. And this experience allowed her to get to know the Czechs personally from the inside, making lasting friendships and appreciating the intricacies of the Czech culture. You see, the Czech Republic has a long history of being ruled by outside powers, and this has significantly shaped the nation and its culture and peoples. A crossroads in Central Europe, many different cultures and countries took power of the area over the centuries. From the Germans, the Austrians, the Habsburgs, the Soviets, all have passed through and ruled at some point, leaving signs of their passing in the culture. This history of being ruled by other countries has also left a mark on the country in numerous ways, and not least of all on the Czech people's character. They are known for their critical nature towards authority and an independent spirit that's the result of all of these historical struggles. Another way this crossroads effect is felt in the Czech Republic is through their wines. Trade routes and controlling cultures brought diverse grape varieties to the Czech Republic. Most cultivated grapes hail from neighboring countries like Austria and Germany because they tended to be well suited to cooler climates that was present in the Czech Republic. These are red grapes like Saint Laurent, Blaufränkisch, also known as Frankovka, and Zweigelt. White grapes you can find? Well, those are such as Moravian Muscat, Müller-Thurgau, Gruner Veltliner, Sauvignon Blanc, and Riesling. And these grapes, if you'll notice, also have a tendency to produce wines with pretty high acidity as well. And often, this high acidity in the wine was not preferred by the beer-loving Czech people, who much preferred that widely produced beer. So Czech winemakers had a tendency in the past to combat this high acidity and make the wines more palatable to beer drinkers by creating an off-dry style with a little bit of residual sugar. This touch of sweetness in the wine would help balance the acidity, easing the Czech populace into the wine world. There's also the more practical reason that at times the cooler weather would have the grapes struggle to ripen, and this would push up the acidity. But now, the Czech people and winemakers are turning more towards enjoying drier styles of wines, not so much the off-dry. With warming temperatures, grapes can now ripen fully, allowing for more complex flavors and more balanced acidity in the wines. These drier styles no longer require an off-dry sweetness to mask and balance the acidity, and this offers a new wave of approachable, modern Czech wines in a drier style. All right, let's hop back over to Moravia for a moment. This eastern area of the country is where a lot of wine growing happens and is actually sort of subdivided into 4 regions, but today we want to hone in on just one. Znojmo. This is where we find the winery Taja. I'll link an article about them down below. And they're named after the river that runs through the area. The winery in the area of Znojmo actually butts up against and into a local national park, with the winery having vines and grapes grown inside the national park itself in all of that natural beauty. All right, are you ready to check out some wines? Then you can head over to verovino.com to find a selection of wines from the Czech Republic ready for purchase for both consumers to buy online, or if you're a business or distributor, contact us for wholesale pricing. Definitely as well, sign up for our newsletter, which I'll link below, and this will help you keep up to date as we explore new regions, new places, new people, new wines, and foods from all over the place. So thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's always appreciated. And let us know in the comments below if you have have ever tried wines from the Czech Republic, and what are your thoughts? I'll see you in the next video, which might be this one here, about the most grown red grape in the Czech Republic. Bye for now.